This is what happens when the U.S. and China work together.
As Caroline mentioned, we have some tremendous news thanks to President Donald J. Trump once again for the American people. As soon as the President of the United States took office, he issued a mandate to rid America of the scourge that is fentanyl, a drug that has killed hundreds of thousands of Americans. Thanks to his leadership and direct engagements with China, we set up a framework to execute that mission 8 months ago. Attorney General Bondi immediately thereafter took steps to engage her counterpart in China at the Ministry of Public Security. Pursuant to their direct discussions, as the FBI director designated to run counterpoint on this, along with the Secretary of State Rubio and Ambassador Perdue and the team here at the White House, we set forward a path to implement the policy needed to crush the plague of fentanyl. Deputy Attorney General Blanche and our teams have been hard at work ever since, ultimately culminating in my trip to Beijing last week. This was only possible due to President Trump's historic engagement with President Xi just a few short weeks ago that set the stage for today's announcement. At that meeting, the leaders reached an agreement. But just to put this in frame for the American people, a reminder here that nearly 100,000 people died of fentanyl overdoses just last year alone. Here, this year, under this president, the FBI has seized 1,900 kilograms of fentanyl so far. That is a 31% increase from the same time period last year. To put it in perspective, that's enough fentanyl to kill 127 million Americans. Fentanyl precursors are what makes up fentanyl. While we, the interagency, the Department of Justice, have been fighting hard to seize and stop drug traffickers, we must attack fentanyl precursors.
What does he mean by fentanyl precursors? Basically, the raw ingredients that make fentanyl. So they're saying that there's 13 chemicals that make up fentanyl. So you basically, it's like a recipe. You put these 13 together, now you got fentanyl. So what they're trying to do is they're going to target and basically list these 13 chemicals. And now with China, because they're the ones that produce this, they can basically say that these are illegal to export. Only keep it in China for their products that they're making, because typically they're not making fentanyl. They're usually making this ingredient for this ingredient for this. So this is amazing for America, because what America is doing, they're targeting the cartels. Want to see the full clip? Head to Mr. Marcus World YouTube channel. Link is in the bio.